Thank you, Jeff. Now I'm going to be with someone who is considered a connoisseur in analyzing politics.
Thank you, Miss Rachel. Such a flattering comment.
You're welcome. So, Mr. Andy Robertson, today we're going to be asking you some questions on how the media has played a role in politics.
Interesting. I'd like to say thank you once again for bringing me on CNN.
No problem.
Alright.
Okay, how has the development of different media helped inform the public about politics?
You see, the media has played a big role in the development. Come again, what's the question again? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
Oh, okay. How has the development of different media helped inform the public about politics?
Okay. So, as we know, before the newspaper came about, the news was passed about like from hand to mouth. Like someone had the information and they would pass it to someone through their mouth. But now, since the invention or since the coming of the newspapers, people now have a new way of getting information without actually them taking their time out to go search for it. So, for example, like since newspaper came, we heard about the radio, so now people can just tune to the radio and learn about what's going on in politics, like who's winning votes. And so, like when like for example, CNN, when they post like the polls on who is winning the election, they're basically informing the audience or you and I or other citizens about politics, because then they know what's happening in the country and how what's happening in the country and the political affairs. So since the coming of paper media, radio, now we know about the internet, like social media platforms, people broadcasting their ideas on who they support in political view. That is helping the media, the audience or the citizens know more about politics, because now they have a source. Like how people as we develop, technology is getting better and better, and people are becoming more lazy. You can say citizens or people are becoming more lazy, and so they won't take out of their way to go downstairs or something like turn on the TV. They can just scroll through their phone, and let's say they see a post about Trump or Hillary or Joe Biden. They're gonna read it because they can't miss it, and it's gonna be like a short clip. So that helps the people. How helps them know more about politics. Thank you.
Okay. Second question. What is the media's role in shaping the public agenda? What would you say?
Interesting. That's a good question. That's a good question. So the media, it actually plays a big role in shaping public agenda, because we know public agenda is basically when leaders of political parties and when citizens agree on discussing government issues that should be solved. And so when, example, CNN or other internet services that broadcast media, politics, when they prioritize, or when they prioritize, or when they when they put upon themselves to inform. Basically, what I'm trying to say is like some social media or some media services like CNN, like I said, let's say they bring out a header like Trump makes a racial statement about blacks or another race or minorities. So by doing that, what CNN has basically done, they're basically drawn the audience attention to Trump's view or Trump's comments. And that might not be what the main issue is, but they're showing the audience about what Trump is doing. So basically, what they're doing is they're deviating their attention from what might not be seen as really important to something that's less important. So all these headlines that you see on newspapers down the front cover, that's basically shaping the public agenda. They are showing them different things that they should focus on. Even they're not directly saying, "Oh, we want you to look at this. We want you to focus on this issue." They are by publicizing and putting much emphasis on such headers and such you can say absurd comments. You're basically drawing their attention. You're basically getting them engulfed into what you might not consider really important, but that's their own way of shaping the public agenda, shaping what the public should see, shaping out what public should focus on. So by doing so, by such headers and such comments, such undivided attention on such a topic, you're basically shaping the public agenda and view on politics.
How has the development of different media helped inform the public? So sorry. How has the development of different media helped inform the public about politics? What would you say?
How what? Come again, please.
How has the development of different media helped inform the public about politics?
Interesting question. Are you sure? I thought you asked that question the first time.
No.
You did it?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Next question. What might happen if, to the influence of the media, if the First Amendment guarantee of freedom to press were to be repealed?
First of all, I'd like to say that's very unprofessional of you. CNN, I'm highly disappointed. Back to your question. You said if the First Amendment were what?
What might happen to the influence of the media if the First Amendment guarantee of freedom of the press were to be repealed? What might happen?
What might happen? See, as we all know, the First Amendment guarantees right to freedom of speech. Sorry for that. And right to press. And so, as we seen in 1975, when a man was arrested in New York for emphasizing or showing his views on his political opinion, you saw that he was arrested because of showing such strong political opinion on such a matter that involves politics. You saw how the government reacted to it. They put him in jail just because of him expressing his opinion. And even though the court later found him not guilty, that basically made it open for people to express their opinion on politics and matters. So someone like you and I can say, oh, I'm not a fan of this party, or I don't think this policy is right, or this policy is good. That First Amendment guarantees me the ability to express express my free will, to express my opinion on what I think about Trump or Biden or whoever is running as a candidate. And so, by what did you say again? By them taking away that freedom,
yes,
basically what they're trying to say is you and I, we don't have the opportunity to do that anymore. For example, if I want to lash out or go on Instagram or go on Twitter, go on Twitter or write an article or a magazine about my view on this candidate or this party. I can't, because what I might say might be offensive, and then I might be in trouble with the law. So by that action, you're basically telling us to keep quiet and we can't express our views on politics. So that would be really drastic and quite unfortunate if it happens.
What are some of the effects of the fact that most television viewers want to be entertained rather than informed?
Come again, please. Sorry.
What are some of the effects of the fact that most television viewers want to be entertained rather than informed?
Basically what that means is, television viewers. Sorry for my unprofessionalism.
Okay.
If television viewers want to be entertained more than informed, what that means is that will lead to a decrease in political participation, if you think so, because if they want to be entertained, that means they want to look at sports, drama, movies, TV shows more than paying attention to news, to politics, to what's happening in their country, what's happening in their government. And so what this means leads to a decrease in political participation, leads to a decrease in the attention given to politics, and that would be really bad. That would be detrimental to voter turnout and voter registration, because you will not be aware, or the citizens will not be aware of what is actually important, but they would rather want to be looking at what pleases them, and that would be bad for political parties in general, I would say.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andy Robertson.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I was told there are 5 questions.
That is all for today.
I was told there are 5 questions.
That is all, my guy. That is all. Thank you so much for joining this interview. One question completed. I think you can edit it. See How has development of different media informed? How has development of different media informed?